Hey, welcome to the Todd and Debra Show. This is episode 12.
We usually start off by saying this is a show for geezers and by geezers and about geezers. Well, I guess we just did that already.
And we probably will continue to do it.
You know what, we will.
Yep.
But we had reason to think about it this week, and we want to thank TELUS Video Communications is actually the name in the post, but we received a really interesting post, too. The first post simply said, this is in the comment section of video 10.
10.
Yeah, which was about working after retirement. But this comment, the first one just said, please ditch the term geezers. It denigrates older people. And we thought, wow. We don't think it does, but it was interesting, that viewpoint. And I wrote back and explained why we enjoy using it, because we're sort of trying to redefine the term geezer. I instead of crotchety old man, as it's usually used.
We want it to be crotchety old woman.
That's how I'm trying to change it. I want to be the better. Now, I'm trying to make it just be an affectionate term, because I just love the idea of geezers. But you know what? I see it as a powerful thing. Now, I get it that I'm warped in my thinking, I think.
Oh, no, that's
you don't
not
think
warped.
so?
No.
What I'm referring to when I say that is that I love being old. I couldn't wait to become old. I'm not kidding. Even as a child, I wanted gray hair. I met a woman once. She had long dark hair, but a shock of gray. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I also enjoy my wrinkles. Every wrinkle that I have, I see it as
That might be a little weird.
It's very weird, especially living in Los Angeles. I run into other women my age all the time. I do some screen work, and I meet people at auditions, and they say, oh, honey, don't you know about moisturizer? And I laugh, because it is weird that I love my wrinkles, and I love my gray hair, and I love the concept of getting older. And I don't fear death. I mean, maybe that's why, maybe that's a really heavy topic right there. Sorry.
Well, we always use humor to get through the hard times in our life. We've always done that through the family. We've always used humor in that way. And humor also helps you in overcoming just getting old is not easy. And that's the one thing we've said. No matter how active you are, or how involved you are, or how healthy you are, or how smart you are, getting old is not easy. And so we try through our show here to be humorous in approaching some of the things that you have to deal with as you get older.
And self-deprecation humor. That's our favorite style. I can't pronounce it very well, but I've done that all my life. When I was a teenager, I made fun of myself as an angsty teen or whatever. When I was a pregnant woman, I made all kinds of pregnant woman jokes. And I just find that the most easy way to deal with things that can be, sort of trying periods of our life. But at the same time, to me, the laughter, what do they say? Laughter is the best medicine. Oh, we did an episode that I would highly encourage you to look at, because this explains it better than we're doing right. It was called Laugh in the Face of Aging and Check Its Cheeks. And you won't be able to understand that part until you watch it. But that really capsulizes how we feel about keeping our sense of humor, about geezerdom, as we call it. Also, we're out to reinvent the definition of the word, but I want to point out that we got another comment. I think we only told them about the comment that said, please ditch the term geezers. I replied to that one and explained everything we've just told you about how we use, the sense of humor to deal with things. And this individual, TELUS Video Communications, you can find it in the comments section of episode 10. Actually, I'm just going to put a screenshot of it here, because we have Camtasia software now, which, by the way, if you do videos and you don't know about Camtasia, I'm going to put up the link where you can download the free software, because it has saved us hours and hours of editing time, and we love being able to do screenshots like this. So you're looking at the second comment that we got from TVC, in which they pointed out why they feel that sort of making light of being older and some of the things that happen when people discuss old people, some of the, stereotyping that goes on. They are really upset about it.
Well, and it happens.
It does happen. And when you read the comment there, I hope you'll take the time to really read it. I've highlighted some points here, but it's such good stuff. I realized we actually agree with so much of that.
Yeah.
It's just that we go about dealing with it through the sense of humor and the self-deprecation and this whole thing. I get it that TVC sees that as just perpetuating the myth, I think is how they put it, that older people are less able to understand things and so forth. But see, they mention a commercial in there where the grandparents open the door and the grandkids are visiting, older kids, I think.
Mhm.
And the grandparents put everything, all their technical stuff, and say, glad you're here. Please fix this or tell us how to work it or whatever. And we would be like going to their house. We won't wait for them to come to our house. We'll just drive over there with our stuff. Not really. We actually understand some things about technical stuff, but we would crack those jokes. Just because the same reason that I cracked jokes about teenagers when I was a teen or pregnant women when I was a pregnant woman. It lightens the load somehow for me. So I'm weird, right?
Yes.
At least we know.
Yep.
Yep. So let us know how you feel about it. We've told you how we feel. You can read how TVC feels about it, but we want your viewpoints too. And don't be afraid. We've got thick skin, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Pretty sure we do.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.